Hi and welcome to Drummers Review. I'm Nolly and today we're going to be taking a look at a DS Drums Rebel Series custom shop all mahogany shell pack. DS Drums are a custom drum shop based out of Torino in Italy. They've been building drums since 1995, but it's only been the last couple of years that they've started to make inroads into the international market. This three-piece kit features 5-ply mahogany shells and consists of a 22 by 14 inch bass drum, a 12 by 8 inch rack tom and a 16 by 14 inch floor tom. The unusual finish is called Surf Duco, which combines the surf green and white accents along the natural mahogany. Accompanying the shell pack, but not included in the review, is a Rebel Series aluminium snare drum, and if you wanted to purchase a shell pack identical to this, it would set you back £1,679. So let's dig a little deeper into some more sound examples, and then come back for more discussion. Upon unboxing the kit, understandably perhaps, our first impressions were dominated by that finish. We have to say it certainly provoked some strong reactions from our review team, but clearly this is a loud and proud colour scheme that you're either going to love or hate. Setting the colour scheme aside for a moment, that classic 22, 12, 16 configuration carries itself like a retro 60s kit. The mahogany has a beautiful traditional luster to it, while alongside you've got the chrome hardware, the hoops, and those distinctive DS lugs, giving it a slightly more modern luxury look. These shells arrived with coated Remo ambassadors on both the top and bottom sides of the toms, while the bass drum has a clear Power Stroke 3 batter and an unported fibre skin Power Stroke resonant head. Speaking of which, the bass drum's sound was an instant hit with us. It has a wonderfully warm low end to it, a present but not overbearing attack, and the voice is quite short, due in part to the included Evans EQ pad installed inside the drum. The unported bass drum makes complete sense given the more vintage nature of this kit, but if you did want a more modern and aggressive bass drum sound, you definitely want to look at replacing that resonant head with a brighter one and/or cutting in a port on the front head. The rack tom sounded excellent right off the bat with an old school mid-range combined with a more contemporary sustain. With coated single-ply heads on both sides, edge hits carry a lot of overtone. When struck dead center, the sound focuses into a clear, warm pitch. Similarly, the floor tom had a load of mid-range punch, but this time a much drier sustain when compared to the rack tom. Again, there are plenty of overtones coming, particularly from the batter head, giving the drum a kind of organic, rootsy vibe. As a whole, the three shells sounded well matched in character, though that rack tom did stand out a little bit with its long sustain. Perhaps some drummers may opt to put that rack tom instead into a snare stand, which would definitely shorten its voice down a bit. As with the previous DS kit we've reviewed, the build quality here is really awesome, evident in the silky smooth woodwork and the fact they were really easy to tune up. One aspect of DS drums that we applaud is the use of very chunky hardware, which keeps the kits really stable once set up, and prevents them moving around at all. A special mention does need to go to those dome-shaped lugs that we think both look really cool and also work very well. They're extremely smooth in their operation. As we've already mentioned, this is a classic configuration, and those thin mahogany shells are certainly going to please those who prefer their drums on the warmer, more vintage end of the scale. We can't help feeling though that this particular colour might turn off players who would otherwise love this kit, but the good news is the DS drums range of finishes is absolutely gigantic, so there's no doubt that there's something there to please everyone. As it is, we can imagine this kit looking and sounding the part in surf, reggae, even perhaps a bit of classic glam rock where a little bit of kitsch won't scare anyone off. For an impeccably custom-built kit, £1,679 strikes us as genuinely good value for money. With this standard of quality and customization, we can see DS drums going to be a force to be reckoned with in coming years. So far, we're big fans of what we've seen from DS drums and would certainly recommend checking them out if you're in the market for a custom-built kit. But why don't you let us know what you think? Don't forget to subscribe if you want to be notified of future content from us, and we'll see you next time at Drummers Review.